Chat is up. Okay, cue that. Okay, overlay is up. Hey everybody. So, sorry about having to like relaunch the stream every time I change games. Unfortunately, because of the way that Streamlabs works, I have to do that every time because otherwise I can't change my settings. So I have one of each of the four characters for Warhammer 40k Darktide. I have the Veteran, I have my Zealot, I have my Slab, or my Ogren, and then I have my Sith, who is my Psyker. He is also my main. But I feel like running Slave. I love... The Slabs are hilarious. But... Ugh. So this is should be streaming. I have this at 4K. Um, Not entirely sure what you guys see. Hopefully it looks okay. Actually, that's a good point. I could open Twitch and find out. Oh yeah. No, that looks fine. Sweet. Nope. So yeah, I run my slab. I run my Ogren with Gatling gun and the tower shield. He is basically my ultimate tank. Okay, that's fine. Yep. So his goal is to draw everything's attention onto himself and be able to survive. Super tanky, super strong. His whole purpose is like I don't go for kills basically. Like my slab is not designed to get kills. That's not what he's built for. That's not what he's designed for. My slab gets make sure his partners and his team stays alive. That's what he does.
The sewers are your way in. From there, you'll be heading up into the torrent proper.
If you've played this game before, it's a lot, or if you haven't played this before, it's a lot like Warhammer, or I'm sorry, it's a lot like Left 4 Dead, where you're part of a 4-man squad, you complete your objectives, and then you extract. Also like Left 4 Dead, you only have one melee weapon and one gun. But those can, that's about where the similarities end. Psychos use magic powers. Everybody else uses guns and brute force. Ogren uses brute force more than most. Yes.
Ah, the underbelly of civilization, if you want to call it that.
Excrementus.
Rice is beyond the law now.
You're right in the bowels, but the best way to reach the enforcer station is from the streets.
We make traitors pay.
Yes, we do.
I have a gift for you.
You have gift for me? Also, when the Ogren get physical kills, they ragdoll whoever they hit, which is just glorious. Oh, shit.
As you can see, everything in the torrent's falling apart.
there's not a lot I could have done there. Typically, you hear, like, I could have reacted there and actually pulled the hound, or dodged it, but I couldn't react in time. Oh, shit. So, another special thing that the Ogren can do is if an ally goes down, I can actually revive them, even if I'm being attacked, which normally other units can't do. Yeah, I'm gonna go down. Yeah. So, that right there was my taunt. And so I can set that slab, or the shield, and slam it into the ground. And that's the idea, is I'm able to do that, draw aggro to me, slam my shield into the ground, and then I'm basically untouchable. Even snipers, which normally you can't, they do massive damage. I can actually survive being shot by them by slamming the shield into the ground. So.
Common rumor claims Zola was whelped on the very road for which we
Station!
fight.
Question is, did she leave willingly? Or was she on the run?
I'm not sure you meant me to hear that, but I did.
Ammo!
Not too bad. Now get the ascender moving so we can get this done.
Okay.
They're coming for you. Send them to hell.
Blazing shield!
I was on fire. I was gonna say, there's very little that can actually hurt me when my shield is down. That's one of the ones that can. Yeah, Darktide, weirdly enough, is way more musical than you might think.
I'm out of ammo!
That's ridiculous.
We may not be the Imperium's finest, but we're still amazing.
Wasn't so long ago that I was living around here. Let the past stay where it is.
Okay, so that's... So, the reason why this character's name is in Russian, when I very obviously do not speak Russian, is that I, both this character and my other character, I loved the idea of, like, the Emperor's hammer, or the Emperor's this, or the Emperor's that. The problem is that goes against the spell limit. So I was like, okay, so how do I call them, like, shield, hammer, whatever, and it'd still be unique? And I'm like, alright, well, what if I call them that in Russian? Oh, shit. So, the slab is, I believe it's shield in Russian, and then his, and then my veteran is called, or no, the zealot, I'm sorry, is called hammer in German. Or Russian, I'm sorry. Just, I think it's really cool. Yeah, that was my bad.
Do yourself a favor. Don't play Darktown Tarot with that pilot of ours. Never seen cards dance like that. Always to her.
Spread the truth! Pitiful, relying on grenades.
Technically, because I have the tower shield, I could actually handle it, and we could kill it. The problem is there is absolutely no benefit to doing so. Because in Warhammer 40k, the whole thing is... you gain experience and rewards based on the completion of the mission. And nothing else. So yeah, long story short, if you have a or if you have an Ogren, and you have a shield, you can actually kill the demon hosts, and survive. But if you don't have them, then it's pretty much a party wipe. Depending on how skilled your team is, you usually lose 1 to 3 players. So depending on just what you encounter, it's not good. It's never good, no matter what, to engage a demon host, because there's no point to it. Or a demon host, but yeah.
Medication!
yeah, each one of these big guys has a weakness. In this guy's case, obviously the big pustule on his back is his. But you don't have to shoot that one spot, you can just shoot it a bunch and see what happens. Oh, good. Oh, he's after the Psyker.
Sent it back to hell. Fine work.
The decay! No more clogging ammo!
Okay. Well, you heard the Ogren, no more cragging ammo.
Everyone pay attention and group up as soon as you can.
Fine.
Oh, to be a tiny, insignificant, and largely disposable cog in an enormous, unforgiving machine. That's joy! They give more medals in God. I like God.
There's a prisoner transfer elevator close by. It'll take you straight to the kill target.
Buckhead's impressive. Please, this was nothing.
Yeah. So, Psychers have basically magic. The one that they're using is their heat-seeking crystals that he can throw out. They work decently well, but personally, I'm not really a fan of them. I prefer the chain lightning called Smite.
No return. Did take some skill.
Watch it, sharpshooter.
Hound is coming. How do you know that? Could it be that you're ready? It kills the hound.
Also, I love the fact that my Ogren, instead of having a grenade, he just throws a rock the size of someone's head. You just throw a giant fucking rock.
Access granted. You're cleared for the elevator.
Ammo!
Bad guy hides in jail. Seems
Oh, middle mouse. This is what people do in the elevators.
Fortress is which way the guns point.
Oh, okay, boss fight.
Oh, look! New toys to play with!
So basically, he'll have a the way that the thing goes is he has a shield and then he does not. I believe, if memory serves, the shield is more, or the The shield is more easily destroyed with melee than not. But I could be very mistaken. Oh shit. Well, that's a problem. And there we go. Awesome, we got a new level. And everything got an upgrade, which is nice. Okay, so just a quick go over this in case you haven't seen what this is. Every class has a skill tree, and so in each skill tree you have 3 different items. And so like for me, one of the things that I can get as an Ogryn is my G ability. So this is I get a rock that I throw. A Ogryn side, so a giant frag grenade basically, which I haven't seen anybody use with an Ogryn, or the box of grenades. So you don't just have a grenade, you throw a box of them, which hits, opens, and then grenades explode around where you threw them in, which is also hilarious. But yeah, then you have this ability. So these are just no, these are your this is my F ability for me, which is taunt. But I also could charge forward, knocking everybody out of the way, or the point blank barrage. But in my case, I like that. So we get 30 points to spend however we want. And now that I've got this one picked, I kind of need to pick and choose which one of these I want to get. So there's Heavy Hitter, which I don't really want to do. Then there's this. So 10 stacks of Feel No Pain, which is probably what I'm going to go for. Blocking or pushing enemies taunts them for 8 seconds. That's awesome. Combat ability, 20% movement speed, and are immune to stuns and suppressions. That's also not bad. I like that, so we're going to go with that. And so that is our talent. So next up, we have our masteries. So for the masteries, I don't know why it gave us points into the Billy Club. So these are perks that can be applied to the weapons in question. So the higher we get, the more that I can kind of pick and choose what I want. Which doesn't really matter, because the big one that I want to have is Last Guard, and then offensive defense, I think. So just got to get the points in there. And then the twin-linked stubber is what I'm using right now. So I have 3 levels in this too. Which the charmed bullet is the one that I really want to get. But this one is also really good. Let's do that. Alright. Those were the big ones. So discard that. And the more levels you get, the more, like, the stronger your gear can get. I think the current cap is 500 power. But that's also if you're, like, max level, which I am definitely not.
Adaptability. You lack all 3, I'll warrant.
How dare you? So yeah, like the Grenadier Gauntlet is literally a gauntlet that the Ogren wears, or the Grenadier, that shoots grenades, which is just hilarious. Then there's the shotgun, where the shells are almost as big as one of the Ogren's thumbs, which is just ridiculous. Twin-linked heavy crowbar. Oh, that's really good. Yeah, I want that.
Wish.
Hell yeah. And the reason why I want that, specifically, speaking of which,
transaction complete.
and then so the idea is I just pick the one that I like the most. So hit 13, 16, 8. But with this one, it's defenses and cleave that I want the most of. Ooh, that's good. 44, 43. Yeah, there we go. So that's the one that I want. And so yeah, we get rid of everything else. No, actually. Oh no, yeah, that can go. That has to stay though. Those can go though.
Let the work begin.
Okay, so sacrifice weapon. That. Because we have a shield to get rid of to donate. And then we go to gun, we do this, because you get more if you donate, like, a weapon that it actually comes from. Okay, so that and that. And so, as we are customizing stuff, this is where our important things come in. So,
Our prayers have been answered.
gain 8% close damage after killing an enemy. I don't like that. So, we're going to re-bless this bitch. So, overwhelming fire, what I want to have is I want this.
Interesting.
Charm. And then I can get rid of Fire Frenzy, because that's 8% damage, close damage for 3.5 seconds, which that's not bad. But I would rather suppress the enemies that are within range. So that's why you like want to get those points up.
A new marvel is awoken.
So Skull Crusher. See, I don't like either of those. Okay, so Skull Crusher. Let's. I don't like Skull Crusher. Okay. Block break. Block breaks push enemies 15-second cooldown. Oh, okay. So minus 20%. Yeah, that's what I want, because it makes it so that basically if an enemy manages to push through our blocks, it'll push them back, and that can happen once every 15 seconds, but it also reduces our blocking cost by 20%. That's incredible. then I want that.
I
Offensive.
trust you are pleased, Varlet.
I actually am, yeah.
I am certain you'll be back.
Probably. Bada boom, though. You're doing awesome. Jehovah's Witness. $16, $18. Not really thrilled with that, but there is a level 28, so I'm more willing to attempt this.
The blight keeps spreading out of HL 1611. We need to slow
Oh,
it down.
somebody quit.
Street and Larinax is a key blight source, so you're going to gather some data so Magos Kareem can create the necessary shriving unguent. With me so far? Make no mistake, this is going to be a mucky job. If you've got any complaints, I don't want to hear them. Got it?
No. What you mean it's going to be a mucky job? I love the idea that the Ogren is like counting on his fingers and is losing track at 4.
Pikers can't stop us!
Vigilantes are reporting intruders in the chasm terminus void. Our allies will take that. Very well. Dispatch response teams. It's addictive, this eavesdropping. I used to be an honest soldier. Too late to back out. We've had a bit of a problem with the ventilation system in your area, so don't expect to see much. Don't like this. What if air is hungry? Gotta kill it. Crack it.
Demon host.
Yeah, Damon hosts are never fun.
Morning Star strike team on final approach to Adblock Draco. Instruct all SWAT leaders to prepare a secret welcome.
So yeah, they all should be shooting me. But that's what I meant about, like, I'm not really worried about kills. For me, it's more, I want to make sure that I'm giving everybody the openings that they need.
I'm reloading!
Damn it. Uh-oh. Oh. Shit.
You can stop shooting the Ranger!
Oh yeah, much better stability there.
Could be an ambush around every corner. Stick together.
Okay, nope.
Some enemies.
Let's kill him!
is what scouts eat.
The servo scout's waiting for your data. Don't keep her waiting. The skull's located new targets. Keep up with it. Where's the Karkin's been up to now? You better find her.
Enemies in cover.
Yes! Got the rock off. Oh, I love the rock. I love ragnalling enemies. It's just awesome.
Skull. You need that Karkin thing.
Oh, it's upstairs. Oh, it's up 3 floors.
You've reached the next scan location. You know what comes next.
Never seen this
Anti-trapper.
You won't find anything else. Upload your data to the servo skull. Still need more data. The skull's acquiring targets now. Servo skull's off on a wander. Stay with her.
Yeah, I know. Working on it. I was actually debating going back through like Dark Souls 1 again.
All specs is ready. Good, because I want every spec of intel you can find.
Yeah, fuck you. Oh, come on.
Upload what you found to the server. Service is much more around here.
That's what I mean about, like, you can usually dodge a lot of the specials if you just listen. I want to make sure they grab that.
Looks good to me. Magos Kareem will take this over while you make your way to that Laranag.
This is a fool's game. Anyone want to split?
Oglin's not run. Oglin's conquer.
Ogre and do conquer.
Thanks.
Group up, people.
So, training break. We lag, yes?
Get away! Three in the head.
Friends are good.
yeah, look at that. Drained almost nothing.
Box is something. Take it out.
Embrace your death!
Oh.
Intruders have made it to burn out Bazaar superstructure. To execute a mere fall inquisitorial fascist. Doesn't sound like Wolf is enjoying himself much. Ain't that a shame? Kill that gunner! You'll be fine, boss. Say something.
Oh, that was a mistake. But yeah, because I definitely want to show off like some of my other builds too. So.
Healing here, boss. Best shot you've made! Larinax airlock compromised. It's them. Has to be. They really don't sound happy.
For the Emperor!
Gunner, get in. Threatening counter-strike. Larinax is sacred ground to Earl's followers. I want it protected. Rerouting garrison troops now. Planet never leaves Morningstar. Why?
Watching from a distance is a luxury of command.
We could have done without that, but you'll pull through. I've got you better.
27 close!
To the house. Dead doggy.
Bid doggy. Oh, we've got all three scriptures. Awesome.
That thing's ugly as ever. Magos Kareem's come through. Set your biotic probes running and deploy the shriving unguent. There's that burster! Defend the base. I don't care what it takes.
Damn it. You have to dodge in the direct direction. So the good news is that anyone that's shooting me will continue to shoot. The other good thing is because of how strong the shield is, yeah, when you're doing those, like, the mini games on that, you can actually, if they get touched, it will knock them out of the puzzle. Oh, this is the long one. That's not good.
Making final approach.
Thought I had ammo.
This way! Reloading! Reloading to safety! Unseen, unheard, unstoppable.
Yep, that's a bot. I don't care.
Are you waiting for an invitation?
Not far.
I tried to hit one and it did not let me. Why were they all the way up there? Yeah, I'm gonna die too. Oh, they got me up. That was fun. So yep, so we got 3,600, 1,400 for the secondary, special condition, and then, so yeah. So we actually did really good on, oh, excuse me, that one. Which is awesome. Yeah, that was, we did really well. Like, that was a solid team. Oh. Through the flat. Uh-oh. Yeah, screen just went black, which is, oh, damn it, it crashed. Of course it did. Okay, I will get the game relaunched here in just a second. On a side note, while we are doing this and while we're waiting, just as a reminder for everybody watching, I can only see Twitch chat. If you are trying to chat with me any other way, I cannot see it. I can only see it. I can only see the chat in Twitch. So if you're watching on Discord or if you're watching on YouTube or through any other means, I cannot see you. You have to talk to me in Twitch. If you don't have a Twitch, then what the hell are you doing? No, I'm kidding. If you don't have a Twitch, I'm sorry. Uh,
It is the 41st millennium.
Basically, I don't have a good way of
For
making it so that I can
years,
see Twitch
the Imperium
and everything
has
else.
dominated the galaxy.
So, yeah, there's like basically that's the only way I know how to do Twitch. Or I can do the Twitch chat because there's an overlay, and that's about it. Also, on a side note, what the hell's wrong with this? Yeah, because the overlay, like, I don't think is working. Actually, that's a good point. I'm gonna test it. Now I caught an Eevee. Okay. Which is fine, because I was gonna switch characters anyways, because I kind of wanted to show, like, the different gameplay styles. Because I very much so do my own builds. I don't, like, pay attention to what, like, I don't look up builds for this stuff.
Placing the Morningstar at Grendel's disposal, didn't she?
But give me just a sec.
Happy aren't the same thing. You know that.
Oh, and the screen is still black for you. Why is the screen black? The specified window is absolutely a game. Oh, and it's just not gonna... Really? Okay. I have a way around this. It just kind of sucks, but alright. Yep. So basically, we're gonna have to do that, do this, which I'm not too thrilled with, but okay. And then let me just make sure, yeah, because the chat overlay thing is not working right. So I might as well just turn that off. So you guys should see it coming up here in a second. Yep, okay. So then I click to this, and how does that look? Sorry, I'm waiting for the stream to actually catch up to the video. Ow. Okay, while I'm waiting for this to catch up, I'm gonna adjust my blanket because my feet are getting cold. The rest of me is fine. Okay, yeah, that looks fine.
Do not let her down.
Alright, and then I'm gonna leave that, do that, mute that, and then, okay, so, this character is actually incredibly powerful. So, his build is fully finished all the way to the bottom. There were probably other things like Warp Siphon that I could have done. But yeah, I happen to really like this build. So my main ability, which is G, would be Grenade, is Bio Lightning. There's Assail, which is the homing crystal thing, and then there's Brain Rupture, which is like their default ability. Then there's Kinetic Presence, Seer, and Prescience, and then there's a Barrier Shield. And then Empowered Psionics. So basically, this character solves...
Would you care to commit to a contract?
This character has two different builds that he kind of focuses on. One is support. So he is a pretty decent support in terms of dealing with ranged combat. I can pop up shields that will make it so that my allies are completely invincible to ranged attacks, as well as restoring toughness. But where my character really shines is the Bio Lightning, Smite. Because what Smite does is it chain lightnings into everyone in the entire room, and then I get to stun them. So basically I can stun lock an entire room and let my party kill everything. Again, not so much going for kills myself, but rather setting everyone else up to get those kills, which I'm totally fine with. So this mission is kind of open, so that's really bad for us. But it'll work.
It won't last. Sooner or later, night comes and misery alongside.
Nothing grows here but wickedness.
Prepare.
You don't know that.
Security, you go to liberate a cyber ident from the Senator College. You got this.
Anyone interested in a Totsi?
Yeah, let's go check it out.
Coming in!
Sigma, something!
That is Bio Lightning. So Bio Lightning has a couple of different casts. If I hold right click, it will do this chain spread where it will stun and spread. However, if I left click, it's more of a singular target. where it's not gonna spread, but it will stun. Okay, so all of these enemies. That right there. And that chain lightning doesn't just stun, as it kills, or as it affects enemies for longer and longer periods of times, it will actually chain kill them. However, if it comes down to a narrow point, I prefer the chain lightning, but for stronger enemies, that's what my pistol is for. But no, the Psyker is my main, so I'm much more comfortable in actually fighting with him. God, this pistol is powerful. Not a fan of that. Because I need to get to a point where I'm not being attacked, but I can still, like, hit everything. Well, that's not good. So, if you can time your sidestep, you can avoid the mutants as well. Not always, but usually. Sorry I'm not talking. I'm very concentrated on
There's a
what
code
I'm
for this
doing.
too.
Ready to serve.
Precision fire underway!
This isn't a server colony, it's a court case too. Some of the inhabitants aren't dead yet, that's all.
Not much to look at, is it? See if you can find that cipher ident.
Hadron here. Data interrogation rate acceptable.
Trying to sidestep a sniper's thing is not easy though.
Where have they wandered off?
Yeah, I should head back.
All praise the Omnissiah. Uplink is restored.
Monster droids! Weeping Bastion!
Data link
Yeah, but that
back
bubble
online.
shield is super
You're
helpful.
not a complete failure. Well done.
Also, I think this might be my last mission because I'm having a hard time keeping my eyes open. I had kind of a weird... So, just so you guys know, like, why I'm so, like, tired. I accepted a load, so it's with voting and with, the weird, with Veterans Day and stuff like that. Basically what ended up happening is I didn't get any freight all week. And so Thursday night, I went to sleep at like 2 a.m. So that's Friday morning, I guess. Well, I got a call at 5 a.m. to go do freight. Which wouldn't be a problem normally. Except I got 3 hours of sleep. So I picked it up at 5 a.m., drove until like 4 p.m. And then I was so tired, so I drove until like 4 o'clock. And then I turned around and started heading towards Detroit, which is a 4-hour drive from where I was, because my company's like headquarters is here. Get all settled, I'm like, okay, great, you know, I'll go do this thing. I'm super tired though, so at about 7 p.m., same day, I was like, I'm too tired to continue driving. Oh. Ooh, stream is bad. What the hell happened there? I do not know why it got so bad there. I apologize.
But enforcers work with the reality of what
Yeah, I'm thinking it's a good thing that this is, I'm ending the stream here soon. See, and the weird thing is that like the stream looks fine to me every time, even though it's like really janky for you guys.
What's with the heretics brewing these plagues then? Ain't there enough nastiness?
But
in the
yeah,
galaxy?
so 3 hours. Started driving at 5 a.m., drove until like 7:30, passed out, slept until 8 the next morning, and that's today. So yeah, I'm kind of fucked up right now.
Life's tough in the lower high. Why so many
Bring in the flies.
very tired.
Rocket fire!
Stream seems to be running fine now, though.
Some of these aerocraft. Head down and reach the hangar Delta 175.
Embrace your death!
Almost at exile.
Requesting Medicaid! Help me!
Ammo! Maybe the Emperor doesn't make you. We just happen to love horror. I reckon it's scared of us.
There will be a switch to open
Okay,
the
so
exile.
that time my game is running really janky, so if it looked real janky for you there, that was my fault too. Yeah, that is not going well.
We need to group up.
Medicaid! You heard me! Delta grenade! Watch for the flame!
Do not let looks deceive you. That pneumatic conveyor still works.
Oh, I hate this one.
Imperium has known dark times, but none so dark as the age of apostasy. Back when Ghost Vampire almost brought diamonds in a storeroom.
We should focus on our own times, lest they exceed the darkness of the past.
Time to
One of the
open
fraggers!
the sooner you find those penitents, the sooner you can leave.
Well, I killed the Rager at least.
Erase your troubles, Johnson, no more.
Engaging critical target! That's it!
Something, something, sniper!
Shield up! Take shelter!
Time to earn our pay!
Grenade up!
See how they try to hide! Keep the faith!
We have a trapper! Trappers evading us!
Shoot them!
Threats neutralized!
The Johnson Covenant! They must
Yeah, so every time I get an elite kill, so like the hounds or the trappers or whatever, every enemy around whatever I killed takes soul flare damage.
Better. Much better.
Oblige.
They have us at a disadvantage.
Had to kill the hound.
Aegis conjured.
Crack grenade! Have a crit!
Beauty! Kill them! For the throne!
Holy grenade! Smack in the face!
Veteran! Commendably done.
Come enthusiastic! You should try it! Your damnation eternal!
Yeah, that kind of pisses me off. I'm not saying good job. Like, the fact I had to tell her to get the fuck inside so we could